may have to pause it, bro.
Sweet as.
Oh, use a big fucking knife.
Episode 2 of phill's Kitchen, featuring myself, Carl, aka Jackal, and ET over there. He's on the computer.
Can't play for shit.
Yeah, and obviously our man Phil.
Good evening. Right. Okay, we're going to whip into a chocolate steamed pudding, but not cooked the way the steamed pudding is in custard and cream, and we'll see how we go. But to start off with the cake, we've got 175 grams of butter. Just slice that into there, into pieces. Big chunky pieces. Well, actually, if you can get better, small ones will be a lot better. So the butter goes in there. Then because as you can see, it's still hard, because I always do it that way. I like it hard. Then you put a cup of sugar. Then bang it into the microwave. Put it in the microwave on high for around 35 seconds. Now hopefully in that 35 seconds it'll soften enough to use, because I always take my butter straight from the fridge so that it lasts. Otherwise if we leave it out it all goes soft and it's a waste of money. So anyway, that's the first step out of the way. Now all we've got to do is see how our butter is. Shouldn't take too much longer. And then,
so we melt the butter till it's pretty much soft.
well, yeah, soft. I mean, most people would say, yeah, but you should just leave it out and all that. But, you know, we've only got 10 minutes to make this cake. Well, 15 minutes and it'll be all cooked and ready.
Cool.
So, because we're on such a thing, we make the butter a little bit runnier. So it's a little bit runnier, but very fast to work with.
Easy to mix.
Yeah, don't have to worry about, you know, just give a good sort of twirling around here. Really, you just want to get the rest of the lumps. So I probably softened it a bit too much, but really don't worry about it. Okay? It's not a major, it's only a cake. Right, 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
Just crack the whole egg in there. That's all ET, 3 ETs going in. Triple, we call them triple egg heads, so we've just got triple eggs going in. But if you looked at ET, you probably won't eat the cake, so we won't call the eggs ET. Giving him a compliment, bro. Complimenting the brother. Compliment him. You're just too ugly to be an egg. Compliment. Right, anyway.
Nice mixing skills there.
Why Squeak's gone over there. Right, okay, now we're up to that stage. Now it's a 1.25 cups of flour. Self-rising flour, that is. I always use self-rising. Pam's I find is the better one out of all of them, plus it's cheap. And it is, you've got the heights in there. So it's one...
Like a heap cup?
Yeah, one, oh, just it's meant to be level, but...
1.5.
We go the way we go.
Yep.
So cup and a quarter of that.
Cup and a quarter.
Then we come over, because we've got to make the chocolate, the mix to make the chocolate cake go brown. You know, because at the moment, if we whip that up, we can whip that up just like that and have just a plain cake, but who wants a plain chocolate steamed pudding? Otherwise we'd have to call it plain chocolate, not steamed pudding. So it's a 1/2 cup of hot water.
Yep.
Then we get the cocoa. I usually very messy doing this cake. And this one here is just like, as you saw there, a pretty big heap thing. So it'll probably be, it should work out 2.5 tablespoons, heap ones. But because I just put whatever in it, and I make a lot of mess and I waste a lot, but you're not meant to see that.
Cool.
It's only because, like, you know, when you want a cake, you just effectuate that, you know, so there's not that much in there now.
We're on the time frame tonight. Yeah.
Because we've got to do it a lot quicker, you know, you're not going to make the mess that I make. Let's put it that way. Unless, of course, you get real good at it and you just want to boost. But you just whip all of that so that it's just running. Get as much of the lumps out as you can. Right. So you should have this nice chocolatey. No, come on girls, calm down. Just trying to get this done. Right, okay, now we've got, yeah, pretty much lump free. Then so we just tip all of that in there.
Chocolate.
Your cup back in the water, because you need this cup again. This, of course, you want 2 cups, but just give it a wash. Right, so it's ready for the next lot.
Hey, E.T.
Then we come over. Then you come over here. So now we've got it looking like that, because that's got our eggs. So we've got our butter, our sugar, our eggs, flour.
Speaking what he's doing now.
No, I'm alright. Our eggs and then our flour in there. And our half a cup of hot water. And 2.5 heaped spoons of cocoa.
So that's just 2.5 heaped tablespoons, is it?
Yeah, mixed into that water first. It's got to be blended like that.
Yeah.
And then, here we are, cake's finished, okay?
Sweet, so that's the mixing done.
Yep, that's the cake mix finished, ready to go in to the next step.
Nice.
But because we add a sauce to this, you want 1.5, sorry. You want 1.5 cups of hot water. Oh, that's true. You want 1.5. Sometimes I go one. I'll do 1.5 tonight, even though I'd normally go sometimes a little bit more. Get the spoon. Right, get your golden syrup. Once again, we're using Pam's golden syrup. Most of our products are Pam's. We would buy Pam's in the cocoa, but they got these mean bags called Sun Valley Foods cocoa. It's cheap, you get more in it. Just as good as Cadbury and all that other stuff. Does the trick, no use spending lots of money on it. Now in here, this is the sauce. So you've got hot water, and you want 2. So you've got 2 golden syrups. Let as much go in as possible. And you've got so more or less 3 heaps of tablespoons of that. And then we have, get that out of the way, That's not there now. And then just put heaped tablespoon of sugar in there.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Just one heaped tablespoon. Or level, whatever you fancy, but at the end you notice the difference if you don't. Right, so we've got that, like that. Now we get our cake bowl. Just a round normal cake bowl. Now you're probably wondering, oh, that's not how Mum and Dad make steamed puddings and that and all that sort of stuff. But this is just how you do it. You put your cake straight into this bowl. It's a round bowl, and it's got to be microwave. It's got to be a microwavable bowl that you cook it in. I probably could cook it in this round one here to make it look like a steamed pudding, but the fact of the matter is we don't need to worry about that. Anyway, we're up to the mix. Now, I'd like to give Carl a try of this one, because we always try our mixes. So come over here, Carl, you're going to have to feed yourself and have a try of that, bro. Film yourself tasting that. That's just the mix. Now,
it's good.
What do you reckon, bro?
Very, very chocolatey.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's good.
Okay, so we finished with that. Right. Okay. Now, we've got at this stage now, all you've got is your cake mix in there, and that's it. So then we add this in. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh no, what are you doing? Well, look, you see, now if you see what that looks like, now this is what it looks like now. And you're like, oh no, what you done? You ruined the cake. See, like that's a cake now. So, but originally now that would normally be in a steel bowl ready to go into a pot with boiling water.
So that was golden syrup and water that you just put in that sauce,
and a tablespoon of sugar.
Yeah, and tablespoon of sugar, yeah.
But normally this would go into a metal bowl and ready to sit in a steamer with a bit of water in it. But we don't. We're just putting it straight in our microwave. Oh, just got to straighten up our. We're going straight in the microwave. And that will then time set on high for 10 minutes and push start.